I would have made millions in real estate so much faster if I would have just known this. Most investors waste years chasing small deals with no cash flow that barely move the needle. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 pillars of the 5 and 5 plan and how to add $5 million in net worth in 5 years. Pillar 1, scale your thinking. Stop thinking about duplexes. Start thinking about 10, 50, or 100 unit buildings. Look, the larger the asset, the more stability you have, because one vacancy doesn't wipe out your income. Easier leasing, because you have a large apartment building, you can have a show suite. And your time per hour, your return per hour is much higher because there's a lot more money involved in a bigger deal. Once you shift your mindset, the numbers and the deals start to make a ton more sense, and the growth literally becomes exponential. Pillar 2, control both the income and the expenses. Listen, with larger deals, especially multifamily, you're not just a landlord, you're an actual business owner. So the income and expenses have to be under your control. Additional ways to create income in multifamily are charging for parking, storage, laundry, pets. Additional ways for you to control your expenses are by implementing what's called RUBS, which is Ratio Utility Billing System. That's a way for you to be able to offset additional expenses that the previous landlord might have been paying personally. So when you can control those expenses and increase that income, you end up boosting your NOI, which does 2 things for you. 1, it drastically increases your monthly cash flow, and 2, it increases the value of the property. Pillar 3, use real estate as a way to offset your taxes legally. Listen, real estate in the United States is a gift. The IRS literally wants you to invest in real estate. You have depreciation, you have amortization, they even have bonus depreciation. There's even additional incentives like 1031 exchange, where you can sell a property and roll into something of equal or greater value and defer your tax. They even have opportunity zones where you can invest in areas, and if you hold that property for a long enough period of time, you don't pay tax ever. So there's a ton of reasons to become educated about how real estate can help you offset taxes elsewhere. Pillar 4, leverage scale to build better teams. Look, when you do a bigger deal, there's more money on the table, which means you can afford better advice. So you're hiring real accountants, not spreadsheet freelancers that are doing your books off the side of their desk. You can get real lawyers, real property management support, great insurance advice. Look, you're going to attract higher level partners and operators, even better investors, because you're working on better deals. Okay, so on my last deal, which we paid $11 million for, we were able to build in great accounting, great legal, great support right into the budget before we bought the property. And it works because the deal is big enough to justify it. And pillar number 5, maximize your return on your time. Look, the time it takes to close a fourplex is almost identical to the amount of effort you're going to put into buying a 100-unit building. So your time is literally your most limited resource. Spend it on big moves, not small wins or distractions. Look, instead of buying 70 small properties, focus just on a few high leverage activities that can change your life. And stop asking, what's your return on that little investment, and really focus on what's the return on your time. The 5 and 5 plan isn't just about stacking properties. It's about scaling the right way with better deals, better teams, and better systems. Look, you don't need 50 doors. You need a smarter plan, and this is it. Want help building your custom 5 and 5 plan? Comment 5 and 5 below or just DM me. And if you're ready to see what deals like this actually look like, check out the next video where I break it all down.